So let's begin the practice today, just taking a moment to get yourself comfortable. Start to allow your body to soften and relax. Become aware of your breathing. And take your awareness up to the crown of your head. And slowly scan down through your body. Building up that picture in your mind of how your body feels today. And then bring your awareness into the activities in your mind. Notice the thoughts, the feelings, the emotions that are in your mind. Don't try and change them or block them. But at the same time, don't chase after them. Don't get tied up with those thoughts and end up spending more time thinking about them. If you can, let the thoughts go. And if not, turn your focus away from those thoughts, bring it back to your breathing. And follow the breath as it comes in and goes out. And finally, take a moment to set your intention for today's practice. And to remind yourself of your motivation for taking part in this practice today. So let's start to bring some movement into the body now. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Circle your ankles. Circle your wrists. Stretch your fingers out wide and point your toes. And clench your hands into a fist and pull your toes back towards your shins. Relax your hands, relax your feet. Slowly turn your head from side to side. And then relax your neck. Allow your head to rest on the mat. Bring your feet up off the ground, bend your knees and hug your knees into your chest. Pull your knees out to the sides. Bring them back in. Straighten your legs, point your toes up. Gently pull back. Ease the tension off. Relax the ankles. Allow the knees to bend, but keep the feet up off the ground. Pull your knees in again. Out to the sides. And take your hands just to the outside edges of your knees. And straighten your legs out. And bring them back in. Reach down to the outside edges of your feet. Pull the soles of the feet out to the sides, pointing up towards the ceiling, happy baby. And bring your feet back in. Take hold of the balls of your feet. And straighten straighten your legs up. Allow your knees to bend. Bring the soles of the feet down to the ground. Knees and ankles together. Extend your arms out to the sides. And take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower your knees over to the left. Inhale to the centre. Exhale over to the right. Inhale back to the centre. Bring your arms into your sides. Turn on to your side. Push up onto your hands and knees. Keeping the leg straight, bend your left leg. Keeping the leg bent. Raise the leg up and point the toes up towards the ceiling. And bring the knee round to the side. And then bring it down and into the middle between your right and your left hand. And straighten the leg out behind. Point the toes, straighten the leg. And then pull your toes back. Lower the foot down to the ground. And raise your right hand up. And lower your right hand down. Bring your left knee in. Raise your right leg up, point the toes up. And then bring it round to the side. And then down into the middle. And straighten the leg out behind. Point the toes, straighten the leg as much as you can. And then bend the toes back, lower the ball of the foot down to the ground. Raise your left hand up. And lower your left hand back down. Bring your knee in. And sit back onto your heels. Stretching out in front. And bring your chest forward. Curl your toes under. And push your hips up. Come into downward facing dog. And then walk your feet up to the front of the mat. So we're in forward fold. Take an inhale, raise your arms up. Interlace your fingers and take a side bend over to the left. And back to the centre. And over to the right. To the centre again. Release the grip on the fingers, take an inhale. And exhale, fold forward. Take a step back on the left foot. Onto the ball of the foot. Push your right foot down to bring your body up. Raise your arms up into high lunge. Lower your arms down to the sides. Bring your hands down behind your back, interlace your fingers and push your hands down towards the ground, bringing your chest and your chin up, squeezing your shoulder blades in. And let go of your hands, raise your arms up. Turn your left foot onto the heel, straighten your right leg. Take an inhale. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, raise your arms up. Turn your chest round to the long side of the mat and lower your arms down to shoulder height with your palms facing forward. Reach with your right hand. Lower down to the ground, raising your left up to triangle. And raise your body up. Turn your palms down and let your right knee bend. So in Warrior Two, looking out over the right hand. And straighten your right leg, bring your toes to point forward. Take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, raise your arms up. Keeping your arms high if you can, turn your right foot out, bend your knee. Turn your chest and shoulders. So we're in Warrior One. And lower your arms forward. Bring your hands down to the mat. Turn your left foot onto the ball of the foot. And step up to forward fold. Step back on the right foot, onto the ball of the foot, Push down with your left, bring your body up. Raise your arms up. Go into high lunge. Lower your arms down to the sides. Bring them down behind your back, interlace your fingers. Push your hands down. Lift your chest up and squeeze your shoulder blades in. And let go of your fingers, raise your hands up. Take your right foot onto the heel, straighten your left leg. Take an inhale. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, raise your arms up. Turn your chest round to the long side of the mat. Bringing your arms to shoulder height. Your palms facing forward. Reach with the left hand. And lower your left hand down. Raising your right hand up. So in triangle. Raise your body up. Turn your palms down. Let the left knee bend. Look out over your left hand. Warrior two. And straighten your left leg. Bring your toes to point forward, heels in line if they're not already. Take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, raise your arms up. And keeping your hands high, turn your left foot out. Turn your chest and shoulders so we're in warrior two. Sorry, warrior one. And then lower your arms forward. Bring hands down to the mat. Right foot onto the ball of the foot. And step up to forward fold. Take an inhale, raise your arms up. Bring your palms together and stretch back. And then reach up to the ceiling, take an inhale. And exhale, fold forward. Take your hands to your elbows. And let your upper body hang loose. Take your hands down to the ground. Step back on your left foot, and then on your right. And push your hips up to downward facing dog. Bring your chest forward to plank. And bring your feet together. Lean your hips over to the left side. Back to the centre. And over to the right side. And back to the centre again. Lower your chest down to the ground. Feet onto the insteps and push up to Cobra. And curl your toes under. And lift your hips up. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, lower your knees down. Sit back onto your heels. And stretch out in front. Bring your chest forward, draw your hands in, underneath your shoulders. As you breathe in, let your belly sink down and lift your chin up. And as you breathe out, arch your back and bring your chin in. And breathe in, come to cow. And breathe out to cat. Breathe in to cow. And breathe out to cat. Sit back onto your heels. And stretch out. Bring your chest forward, walk your hands in, and come to seated. Put your left hand over onto your right knee, right hand to the ground behind your back, and twist to look back over your right shoulder. And relax, come forward, keep your left hand on the knee, right hand palm up, and reach up, and stretch over. And take your left hand away, bring it down to the mat, stretch again with your right hand. Reach up with the right and lower down to the side. Take your right hand over onto your left knee, left hand to the ground behind your back. And twist to look back over your left shoulder. Relax, come forward, keep your right hand on the knee, left hand out to the side. Reach up and stretch over. And take your right hand away, put it down on the ground and stretch again. Reach up with your left hand. Bring your right hand up to join in. Take an inhale. And exhale, fold forward. Take an inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, lower down to the sides. Take your feet out in front. Bring your backs down onto the mat. Arms alongside your body with the palms facing down. Bring your heels up towards your buttocks. Push down into the ground through your feet and lift your hips up. Lower your hips down. Bring your feet up off the ground, bend your knees. And hug your knees into your chest. Extend your feet up to the ceiling. Point the toes, straighten the legs. And pull back. Ease the tension off, relax the ankles. Allow the knees to bend, bring the soles of the feet down to the ground. Extend your arms out to the sides. And cross the right leg over the top of the left leg. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower the knees to the right. Inhale to the centre. And exhale over to the left. Inhale back to the centre. Take the right foot down to the mat, cross the left leg over the top of the right. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower your knees to the left. Inhale to the centre. And exhale over to the right. Inhale to the centre. Take the left foot, place it at the side of the right. And relax the knees out to the sides. Bring the soles of the feet together. Extend your feet down to the bottom of the mat. Take your ankles apart. Relax the toes out to the sides. Bring your arms to a position that's comfortable for you. And take your awareness up to the crown of your head. Become aware of your forehead and temples, muscles in the face and in the jaw. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, relax the face and the jaw. And take your awareness into your neck and shoulders, the trapezius muscles between the neck and shoulders. And take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, relax the neck and shoulders. Take your awareness now into your arms, into the biceps and triceps, the elbows and the forearms. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, relax the arms. Take your awareness now into your wrists and your hands, your thumbs and fingers. And take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, relax the wrists and hands. Bring your awareness now into your upper body, into the chest and rib cage, into the muscles across the top of the back, down the sides of the spine. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, relax the upper body. Take your awareness now into the core of your body. The stomach muscles, the muscles around the sides of the body and in the bottom of the back, into the hips and pelvis, into the muscles in the buttocks. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, relax the core of your body. Take your awareness now into your legs, into the hamstrings and thighs, the knees and calves. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, relax the legs. And finally take your awareness into your ankles your feet and your toes. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, relax the ankles and feet. Now bring your awareness to the physical sensations in your body. The feelings in the muscles and joints. The feelings in those parts of your body that are in contact with the ground. And then let's gently start to bring some movement back into the body now. And move your hands and feet, your knees and hips. Move your chest and back. Move your arms and shoulders. Your head and neck. And then when you're ready, if you turn on to your right side, and in your own time, bring yourself back up to seated. Just taking another couple of moments here before you get up and do whatever you've got to do next. Just stay for a few more moments with that feeling of relaxation in your body. That sense of stillness in your mind. Take a deep breath in and out. And if you've had your eyes closed, gently open them now. Namaste.